Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Saray, and in this video we are going to be doing a plan with me for the week of October 31st through November 6th. For this week, I will be using this sticker sheet. This is a sticker sheet from the Christian Designs Celebrations collection, which I absolutely adore. I decided to grab the last two binders from Christian Designs, and essentially what the Celebrations collection is, it gives you basically a whole year of stickers and celebrations that you can use to mark in your planners. I've gotten a celebrations collection ever since she came out with this a few years ago, but I've sort of been slacking on my usage of the celebration collection stickers. So I decided that for this week I wanted to pull them out. So I have these two complete collections, and you can either purchase the collections without the binder or you can purchase them with the binder. I love the binder, so I keep each of the years within their own binder. So these are the last two. So I'm excited to plan my week using these beautiful stickers. For the previous week, I actually ended up using also stickers from Christian Designs. I absolutely love how this week turned out. This was the week right before Halloween, so I thought it was appropriate to use this kit because Halloween fell on a Monday. So I thought this would be perfect, and I absolutely love how this one turned out with the washi up on the top. So I'm thinking of doing something similar for this week. I am using some of my usual icons. These are from my Etsy shop, and these are to mark my workouts for the week. Let me just double check. Sometimes I go back and forth whether I want to put it like straight or at an angle. Why not? So let's see. So usually what I do is I do block the hour, because I don't really use this planner. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't use this planner for like an hourly structure, because I do use the petite daily planner for that. So I use this one sort of like my weekly overview, main reference of things that I have going on during the week. So I don't necessarily rely 100% on the hours. So I do end up blocking some of them. And I do like that it's lined. I wish that EC would come up with like some sort of line planner for the weekly view that's more of this structure on the 7x9 size. But we'll see, maybe someday. So my workout schedule has pretty much been the same for the past few weeks. So Monday at 6:30, I have an extreme class. Tuesdays is always yoga. On Thursdays, I alternate between yoga and a shred class, but if I can't get into the shred class because that one goes pretty quickly, I do another session for yoga, which I actually notice a really big difference when I do yoga twice versus just one time a week. So I'm going to try to incorporate some like yoga at home. Friday is my personal training sessions, and then on Saturday is lifting. I don't have any blue dots for this week, but I'll just use the orange since the kit does have orange colors. I can just pull these in. So I will use these to mark my AM habits and my PM habits as well. And before I write it in, I'll put in my little utensil, which is for marking dinner time, which I've decided to move down to the 6 o'clock hour just to give me a little bit more room to work with for to-dos, because some days it does get a little bit packed in here. So all my icons are in for my routines. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. So this one will be for AM habits. Here we have dinner. dinner and dishes, and I've been using this stencil from OK Plans, and it's seen better days, but it works out so well. I love this little stencil just because it's so portable. So dinner, dishes, and PM habits. All right, so I have added all of my structure for the week. I'm gonna go ahead and block this 8 a.m. hour as well, because I'm gonna use this spot for planning my content. And actually in the previous week, I had used the dashes just to separate the workout time from the AM habits time. So for my content section, I will use the KDK Plans and Christian Design Plans stencil just so that I can get the lines straight. And basically just using a highlighter here. This is a highlighter from Pilot Friction, which I love because they're erasable. So here will be my content header. And I love that the stencil just gives me that clean, straight line. Before I write out my content, I really can't wait to dig into the stickers because they're just so cute. And technically this one is like it's a fall. I guess you could use it for Thanksgiving too, because it says thankful on it somewhere, or grateful somewhere. But it's pretty versatile, so you can use it for anything. And I hate to cut off this. I almost hate to cut it off. I'm gonna white out October. Oh, this could be pretty risky. Since I already have, like, the calendar is on the bottom, so I don't think I need all of that. Perfect, so that I could have that most of the washi. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this part and keep it starting from the little pumpkins. Yeah, looks beautiful. And then the same thing on this side. And I just love how that looks up in the top. I'm covering daylight savings time, but that's okay. I'll just need to remember to write it somewhere else. And it's too bad that it has to be cut like right there, but it must be done. There we go. For the sidebar, I'm going to be using this script. This is from my Etsy shop, and I will use one of these labels, this thin one, to layer it here on the left hand side. And I used the blue one just so that it wouldn't be too orangey, so it looks like it's alternating, and I think that makes it look really cute. I'll use this half box too for my reading, which I put over here in this corner. I'm also going to use this script that says reading for the corner, and I will use this. I'm really tempted to use this Steve that looks so calm and cozy and relaxed with his little candles, just to put it right above this section, but I don't want to block the candles too much. Just have to be careful with my sticker positioning. I think that'll do it. There we go. So cute. My reading, I am using this Pilot Ultra Fine Point. It's a permanent marker, and I use this one because Christian Design stickers are vinyl, so you do need, you know, a different sort of pen for these. So you would not believe. So as soon as I started writing magic lessons, I totally forgot that I'm actually reading 2 books, and not that it's a big deal. I guess I could have just left it, but I decided to try my luck at using rubbing alcohol to remove it, and it removed a lot of the pigment, but it didn't remove the whole thing. So then I just went with whiteout over it, and I guess it's not that bad. It doesn't look bad at all. So the real thing is it gonna take my marker if I just do it very carefully over the whiteout. And then the other one is how to do the work. Okay, not ideal, but I guess it'll do. For my work schedule, I'll use this appointment labels. These are also from my Etsy shop. This is from the Haunted collection, just to supplement for the colors. But I'm thinking I'm gonna move it down here even further. I think on the last plan with me, I had laid them down at the 11 o'clock hour. I just kept moving it down just because I want to break it down into sections. So like this portion to list all of my content and anything that has to do with the content, whether it's what's going up on that day or what I need to work on for the next day or for the next day that I have content schedule. All those things kind of grouped together, and then all of my other to-dos at the bottom, anything that's like house related or anything like that. And I think that works out because I don't really keep any to-dos that are work related in this planner. I either add them to my daily if it's like a big thing, or I just use OneNote at work or my Outlook calendar to help me manage my projects. I was using the Erin Condren teacher planner for work and managing projects, but things kind of started getting a little bit out of hand, and there were just too many moving pieces that kind of stopped working after a while. I felt a little bit more disorganized than I should have when I'm using a planner. So I ended up aborting that mission and then sort of going mostly digital for my work planning. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to white out the times on these. And this whiteout, I kind of like it better than the mini ones that I was using, which is also from Bic, but I feel like this one, the paper is thinner. So I guess it's a double-edged sword. The paper is thinner, so it lays out better, but it is a little bit more flaky. All right, so for content, I'm trying to also figure out how I can differentiate between what are the tasks that I need to do to prepare for content and what are the things that are going up on that day. For example, I have a plan with me goes up on Mondays. And then also, because it is Halloween, my costume, it's going to be up as well. I'm so excited about that. Then I also have to edit my video to finish, whatever edits I need to do before it goes up. Sometimes I do that ahead of time, sometimes I don't have time. So I just do that a little bit earlier, or a little bit earlier on the day that it's supposed to go. So I think that's good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to shade the boxes for the content that is scheduled to go up on that day. And then any other work around content, I will leave unshaded. I think that'll work. So same thing for Tuesday. Tuesday is November 1st. And I have to put up the November family calendar. Which is like our whiteboard. And then I have to plan November as well. I cannot believe we're planning November. And I think that's it. I guess I have to work on the family calendar to film it. So it's a reel. So since the one that's going up on this day, scheduled to go up, is that one, then I'll highlight that one. Yeah, I kind of really like how this one is turning out so that I can really see the differences between what I have scheduled versus what I need to work on to be able to stay on track. Okay, so Wednesday is November 2nd, and I have, it's a day in the life video, and also spreads. I try to put on my weekly spreads on Wednesdays. And then also November 2nd. Oh, the Erin Condren seasonal surprise box. The winter seasonal surprise box goes on sale. I guess all of these things would be content, pieces of content that I would put up. So I'll put a post on the box, my spreads, and then the day in the life video. I kind of really like how this system is turning out. This might just be a keeper. It's all about making it as functional as possible. Rest of this section I will use for my to-dos. So I'm using like the 1:30 hour for my to-do headers. So I'm going to do the same thing. I will block the hours here. Before I add the to-dos, I'm going to add just a couple of other appointments that we have. So on November 1st at 5:30 we have an HOA meeting. I think I'm going to use this pink label and I'll put it down here on the bottom. And I'll just use a little decorative leaf to mark the meeting. There it is. And then on the 3rd, we have an Erin Condren town hall. So I'll use this one, and that one is at 8 p.m. And I have this little planner, which is perfect for this one. Perfect. So cute. Okay, let's see. So it's at 8 p.m. See, town hall. On Saturday, the 5th, my grandma and my grandpa and my uncle, they're coming to visit, and we're gonna take them to lunch and show them around. They don't get to come up for too often, so I'm excited to show them around. I'll drive them around, so I'll use this little truck. It is so cute, this little truck. Move it over to the side a little bit. Just need to reposition it a bit. And I think I'll use this one, this little script, and sort of like just decorate around it, just because, you know, I'm not gonna be doing a ton other than like just hang out with my family. So I'll pull out some of these leaves. I'll use this pink one too, and sort of like decorate this portion. So more over here. I feel like I need to fill out this blank space over here. So actually we're gonna do a little readjustment. There we go. And that's the cool thing about Christian Design stickers as well. They're super removable friendly. All right, so I think that's it for major events and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and write in the content for the rest of the day. So Thursday, I typically don't have any content, but I do feel I do film my day in the life. So on Thursday will be film day in the life. So that's pretty much all the content that's going to be worked on that day. Then on Friday, I do have one plan, which is the EC holiday collection. And it's not really a collection. It's more like just some gift ideas. I feel like this year's EC didn't really do as much around like holidays like how they have done in previous years. I feel like there have been more holiday things in previous years, not so much, but there's still some great gift ideas. So I'm putting that together and sharing with you on Friday the 4th. And I'm also taking some time to film some of the budget tools. There's some new budget tools from EC. Just write that here. I don't want to get confused thinking that it's a budget that I'm filming versus the budget tools video. So I'm excited to share those with you. So that's what's happening on Friday. Then on Saturday, I'm going to do a little flip through for content for October. And on Sunday, it's my usual Sunday tip for School of Papercraft and Plannery tip reel. So this is what's scheduled to go up. And since there's not as much on Saturday and Sunday, I will move the to-do section a little bit further up to the 10 a.m. hour. Just gonna white this one out. Okay, so on Saturday for to-dos, we'll have obviously to clean up the house, clean the house, tidy everything. So I have to clean kitchen and tidy the house. On Sunday, I'm gonna do laundry. I feel like I have to do laundry more frequently recently, so I'm gonna do laundry. I will clean the bathroom, one of our bathrooms. And I feel like this one's running out of ink. I can tell because the ink starts to turn a little bit more gray. Maybe not. I was wrong. I opened it. There's still plenty of ink left. So, okay, there goes my theory. So that's are going to be my to-dos on Sunday, and then I can't think of anything else for that day. I'll need to confirm on Friday, I'll need to confirm our plans with my grandma and my grandpa. So Saturday plans. Just make sure we confirm the timing and everything. And on Thursday, I will take down the Halloween decoration. On Wednesday, I'm going to call my dentist. I need to make a dentist appointment. And I also need to make a hair appointment. On Tuesday, we have trash day, which I'm going to use a little trash barrel here just to call it out. Trash. And then also groceries. I actually like going grocery shopping on like a regular night just because it's less people. So it's a little bit more calming to do the shopping on a school night or weeknight. Okay, and then on Monday, I need to email AC. I need to text my trainer. And I also need to work on, I'm debating whether I should put orders down here or orders up here. I think I might put them, I'll put them down here for now. And then over here, I'll have to drop them off at the post office. Thursday the 3rd, my benefits are due, so super important to get these done, hopefully before. But I have to make my benefits elections. All right, and I think that's it. But I do have some deco stickers here that I want to try to get a little creative with. Oh, I wanted to mark that it's Halloween on Monday. I'm going to use this Halloween sticker. This is from the Celebrations collection. This is the 2022. Because these stickers need to get used. So it's Halloween on Monday. Trying to determine whether I should use a, yeah, I really like that. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. And then I'm just gonna trim some of these and sort of fill out some of that white space at the top. This is little. One thing I've stopped using is like the weekend banners. Is there anything in like your planner tools or stash that you used to use a lot before, or you used and you've stopped using? Let me know. I just feel like the weekend banners don't really serve any really purpose for me anymore. So I've stopped using it because I wanted to just really make it as functional as possible. And like, I mean, if you want to like use it to fill it in, that's great. But like for me, it's like I know it's the weekend. I don't need a banner to tell me. That being said, you know, if I didn't have like a lot going on, I would definitely use them more. But because I do need to maximize the space, that's why I'm, you know, willing to give that out. But it does break my heart to have to give this weekend banner up because it's so pretty. I mean, like, look at the little details. It's so cute. but the planner has to be as functional as possible within reason, within decorative reason, for it to, you know, for me to be able to make the most out of it. I've stopped using as well are full boxes. I used them for the previous week, but just because I had these 2 full days over here, but they don't really serve me that much anymore, so I sort of stopped using the full boxes. But everything else, it's definitely a go. The last thing I'll add is what's happening this week. So my benefits, deadline, very important. We also have, Halloween, big deal. And I think that's it for now. All right, here it is. Here's my full spread for this week. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think the colors really coordinated really nicely with the original colors that already come with this planner. So I'm super happy about that. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this plan with me. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. Don't forget to expand the description section so that you can check out any of the tools or resources that I've used here that you may be interested in. And if you're new to my channel, I would really appreciate if you consider subscribing. I post videos every single week. Thank you again, guys, so much for all of your support. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.